Hello, thank you for tuning in. Today is October 31st, 2025, and I pulled an 8-card spread with automatic clarifiers for core cards using the Rider-Waite Coleman-Smith Tarot deck. I already did this reading, but it went too long, so I thought I would just try to do this again and just recap. So I did already pull the cards. In the overall theme, I have the King of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and the central issue is the Eight of Swords. And just to tell you all the cards up front, we have in 4 quarters of a time period, we have in the first quarter a Gemini person possibly, or the Knight of Swords clarified by the Hermit, Virgo energy. Then we have the High Priestess, which is the moon for me, and could also be the nodes of the moon. We have the Eight of Cups for me, that is Pisces energy. And then we have the Eight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. In the advice, we have the Ace of Wands, and the potential outcome following the advice is the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I also pulled some extra cards. I have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Now, is anyone still with us here? Maybe I shouldn't have spent so much time telling you about the cards. Maybe you don't even know about tarot cards. But anyway, so this looks like a situation to me where someone, they're very charismatic, and it's a situation where they feel really alone. Okay. Maybe they feel like their social life isn't going the way they think it should, or they would like it to. I was kind of getting, it's the kind of thing where they may notice this in the evening. They might wish, hey, it would be nice if I had someone to kiss goodnight, that sort of a thing. Now, the thing is that this person, they have something going on in their life that they're very, very passionate about. I was getting it's like a feminine kind of energy. Not feminine meaning man, woman, or, not necessarily, I just mean more in the energetic sense. Maybe something Venusian. Could be about jewelry, could be about makeup, could be about fashion, could be about dance. But if it's dance, it would be more of a feminine. I'm literally getting more like, I think even when I did the reading before, what popped in my head was something about hair and makeup, and then also something about jewels or maybe fashion. But the point is that this person's very passionate about that. Could be something with their career. And I'm seeing an image here of whatever the symbol is, like say it's jewelry. There's jewelry in between them and a person. Okay, so what I was getting is this person, they're putting energetically, they're focused in on what they're passionate about, not about so much a relationship. At the end of the day, when their work is done and they're going to bed, they might really wish they had someone to say goodnight to. Okay, but the other 16 hours that they're awake, they're focused on this other thing. So energetically, that's why they're not, theoretically speaking, that's why they're not attracting a mate. Or perhaps friends even, like intimacy in their life between themselves and other people. The other thing is this person, they may be very intimidating to potential partners. Or when they go out in public, they have an intimidating persona. Maybe they're very beautiful. Maybe they're very intelligent. Maybe they're very charismatic. Maybe they're very powerful. Maybe they're the boss. It's the kind of thing where they're the boss and they can't have intimate relationships with their subordinates. And what just popped in my head is there's something about the perfect partners for them are few and far between. So I don't know, what popped in my head is he's not just a regular Joe. Someone's like saying, like, say there's somebody sitting here next to me telling me about who the perfect partner for this person would be. And they're saying he's not something like he's not your regular Joe or something like that. So it could be that the Aquarian's picky with this Virgo energy here, the Hermit. So what's popping in my head now is this feeling that I think I've made myself clear about how they're energetically, they're more focused on something that something they're passionate about. That's their number one priority. They might not admit that, they might not realize that, but it actually, energetically speaking, meaning this is what they're putting the most passionate energy into. They're devoting more of their thoughts, their feelings, their actions toward whatever their work is, or their interests or hobbies or whatever it is. Could just be making themselves up for the day, choosing their outfit, or working out, whatever it is. Then thinking about or putting effort into finding a partner. And the cards are saying that, I feel like the cards are saying keep doing what you're doing, because that has more to do with your self-expression, this person's self-expression. So this is the way this person is supposed to be. And what popped in my head is this is the way God created this person. So before, what I was getting is there might be some clue about this in their birth chart. If that's a real thing, I don't know. But, is any of this real? I'm just playing with cards. So, but it's just meaning that this is the way this person is, and they might see, the thing is, for them, they must be very passionate about this thing because it causes them to have to make some sacrifices in life, because there's only so much room in this person's life for these things. They don't really have the attention to give to a partner. Okay, so I'm trying to think if I missed anything here. Oh, and this is not to say their life is always going to be this way. It's just in this time period, whatever. I didn't specify the exact amount of time. It could be people live their whole life like this, but I feel like this person's main priority has something to do with their self-expression. Okay. And the other thing I'm getting with this Five of Swords is, again, the perfect partners for this person are few and far between. They're not just your average Joe, so to speak. Those are the phrases that are popping into my head. So, yeah, and I was getting, for them to embrace what they do have in their life. Don't think about what you don't have. Think about what you do have. and understand that you know, there's only so much space in your life for what you're really, really passionate about. And I don't think I don't think they're spending all day, every day wishing they had a partner. I feel like it's more like uh, here and there, but the main thing that they're thinking about um, is this other thing. So I feel like I'm getting really redundant now. So um, I just, it's hard for me to end a reading when I feel a little bit worried about how the message will be received. So let's take a quick 3 card spread to finish this out. I only have a couple minutes, so I'll try to shuffle this out really quickly. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, and the World. And what was popping in my head while I was shuffling is when I say people are few and far between, it's not to, give this person a big head. Like they're just, I mean, maybe they probably are spectacular and amazing just like everyone, but it's more like, you know, something having to do with expectations around how, the dynamic between the querent and their potential partner. So, how much, it would have to be someone who also is very passionate about something to give them the querent the space and the opportunities that they need to express themselves and that sort of thing. Okay, but with the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, and the World, yeah, and this is not going to be forever, so this is a cycle they're going through. This is something that they need to experience in life at this time. So their life is more about whatever this is that they're interested in, this project, this career, whatever. So they're going to come into, once they fully experience this, they're going to come into a new stage in life. Okay, and if they don't experience this and they try to force themselves into some other situation in order to experience a different kind of relationship with someone, later on they would feel like they missed out on something. So, and again, I'm just playing with cards here, so use your discernment. Obviously you wouldn't make any life decisions based on something I would say, but so yeah, so there's a delay here, but it's by design. So this person can devote their energy to whatever this other thing is. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that was interesting to someone out there, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.